love instead. Yeah, I'm still even deep in my head, and sometimes I feel my heart is dead. Baby, tonight, late in bed, get a love instead. Yes, I know we're not the same. I'm so tired of playing games. You don't have to be so hard. Just tell me your dreams, the things you like, what turns you off, what makes you doubt. I'll tell you my deepest secrets, I wanna let them out. Hiding a million different things, waiting for the night time to see what it brings. And I'm still even deep in my head, and sometimes I feel my heart is dead. Maybe tonight, late in bed, I'm a love instead. Yeah, I'm still even deep in my head, and sometimes I feel my heart is dead. Maybe tonight, late in bed, I'm a love instead.
100 miles I drove just to take that video, but as you can see, it's amazing. I did remember I lost my drone there. I forgot what I was doing when I lost it. Hey, Swedish Forge. Hey, Mark Bay. Great to see you guys. I did something and it landed in the water. But yeah, I want to do the lighthouse again, but the lighthouse has to be perfect, no wind, and I just need to make sure on 5 that we got audio. I can just watch my lips. I lost my drone there. Oh, nice. Cool. All right, so I can close this window, leave the chats there, and then stop the video. And then, yeah, but it's worth the trip. Like, if you want footage like that and be able to fly. I just wish maybe it was farmland. With farmland, it's better, right? Because then you could use GPS to get your drone and, you know, walk the fields and hopefully not get bitten by some rattlesnake or something, or some other vermin living in the tall grass. I'm not a big fan of tall grass because of that, because you know what's there. I'm gonna go into my email. I got an email from Swedish Forge, which is great. You got to sell your stuff, man. Those prints are phenomenal. And let me just go here. Like, you could sell them the way they look, right? And let whoever buys them paint them. Like, paint your own X-Men character, paint your own 3D whatever. But yeah, I'm just speechless because I'll show you guys the stuff that Swedish Forge is printing, forging the prints. And not selling them. Come on, man. Anyway, let's see. We got one. Wow. I mean, Mr. Bean Man, the one with the eyes. I forget what Mr. Sting. I forget what the one with the eyes is. I don't know. I used to collect Marvel comics, but I never really knew who was who. There was Marvel, DC, and then there was another one. DC was considered the cheap though. Like everything was always Marvel. And the DC characters didn't really get. So what is that white stuff on there? Is that how you fill in the gaps? I'm telling you, man. He could sell these the way they are. Okay, let me go here. Let me close the window, and then go back to my browser there. Oh wow, interesting. Oh, I'm signed in. Okay. Samsung. Let me check this out. I'm redoing another video on the maps because I want to see if it works on the Mavic 4 Pro. It's a different lens, so I don't know if you'll have the same experience, if not better. Oh wow, I already have a chat window here. Which one do I pick? I want that one. Check these out. You could sell that the way it is and save yourself the time. Like literally, because there's a store in the city. pretty sure you have one near you. Or you don't even need a store. You just need to put it online. You know, you paint. Oh, it looks like Ash from Evil Dead. Was that the chainsaw in his hand? No, it just looks like a gun. But look at the texture of the print. It's just phenomenal. And then you have, well, that was for me from today. I could just posted something. But, wow. That is just amazing. Oh, yeah, the name of the store in the city here, it's on Union Street. It's like not far from where I used to live. Forbi, Forbidden Planet. And I have these little figures that look like this, but everything is behind the glass. Like if you want to see, you know, they have all the comics. Oh wow, someone went in there with 360 camera. As you know, I'm not a fan of 360. That's why I sold the Osmos 360. It was just driving me crazy. But in the Forbidden Planet, too bad there aren't. Maybe I should type in store. Oh, there we go. I'm not sure if it's still there, but if you see, everything's behind the glass. I mean, nowadays, oh, here they go. Then they have these guys here. These are already painted, but that could be marker. That could be Swedish Forge. People buy it or steal it because, as you can see, it's behind the glass, locked. And you can like sell the plain Jane version where you paint your own. I could see like hobbyists doing that. Yeah, you got to sell your stuff. Like literally, you got to level up because your printer, that printer, I can't get that quality. My printer will print, but I'm not getting that quality on my printer where it's you know, store ready to be sold. But also, what is this? What is those clothes forbidden? I used to go there for their high chews because it was the only place that had this really chewy taffy candy that I just love. And then you have R2D2 there and other collectibles. But wait, I want to know what this stuff is. Hold on, not there. It was on the Hulk. What is... Not that one. Oh wait, I thought there were 3. Huh, there were 3. Hold on, I gotta bring it back in. Bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. No, I gotta log it back into my email. Let's see, Proton. I didn't hear no bells. There were 3 images in there. No. This says 6. Wow. 4. Oh, there are 6. Wow. Interesting. I don't know why my email does that. It doesn't share everything with me. So we have more images coming. 4, 5. Oh, I like the one of Thor and his little ogre or whatever that is. All right, so let's see. All right, so now actually we can do it from here. Hold on. Samsung Me transition. Check this out. This is look at the print quality on that. You got it. Look, it's basically Forbidden Planet worthy. You know, we'll go to number 6. Number 6 is just like a optical illusion. Wow. And look at Superman, how he printed. I mean, and this, what is that? Is that how you get it to shine? Like you feel, what is that that's filled in the gap? Because I'd like to know that because I want to do that to her, to our little first of many, the Wolverine sister. This one's really cool. Look at that. The quality of the print. Mine will print, right? And you just have an idea of what was printed. You could see it, it's cool, but it doesn't print detail like that. Is that something in the settings or is that just your printer? If it's the settings, you got to send me another attachment so that I can have that. I'm like, I want that too, you know? I want that too. All right, knowing that, moving forward, this is the live Q&A show. We are going to go start it up again. Hopefully we can come back again next week. A new kind of stealing. And then now we'll go here, go to our channel, and we're just going to answer some questions. We get trolled sometimes, but that's okay. Look at that, only 9 views. Like you could have a $5,000 camera, load it up to YouTube, and get 9 views because it's all about the shorts. Because everyone's doom scrolling that, you know, except YouTube and the other platforms don't have scrolling content of the long form or whatever it's called. Because look, if we go to shorts, shorts do. That's why you see so many shorts, because they do really well. 309, 900, 734, and then you have 400, 1000. That's pretty cool. 680. Some of them get 15, 10, you know. So yeah, times have changed, but that's okay. I'm not losing sleep over it, because I love doing it. And I'll just continue doing it as long as I can. All right, so we're going to go back to here, our live Q&A. And before we go back into the live Q&A, let's close that out and bring this one over here so I can see it a little bit better. Show us, Lou. Hey, Ken. Ken's here. What's up? Yes, maybe I can do that. Good idea. Nice. And you have other people selling their stuff on eBay and all the other places, including me. I'll be selling your stuff too. Howdy, Market Bay. Hello, hello. Those prints are many hours. So yeah, they are. That's why many hours make your money back. Like, they're print worthy. They're like, the first thing that came to my mind when I saw them was Forbidden Planet. And as you can see, they keep their ship behind the glass. I don't know if they can be sold in Sweden. Bummer. Yeah, that whole ship them. Buyer pays shipment. Just don't ship to the U.S. because with the tariffs and taxes, it'll cost you. You have to sell every 5 3D prints. Will make up your cost for the shipping of one. But you know, just ship to Europe. You know, it'll be fine until we get our ship back together and shipping goes back to normal. I forget who I shipped this. I shipped you guys. It cost like $25 or whatever it was. You guys have the receipt to ship this to Europe, and this is like $1, like a dollar to print, almost nothing, less than $1, 50 cents. Yeah, but I could have just stood at the airport and be like, "Yo, are you going to Sweden? Are you going to the UK? Can you just mail this for me?" Can't do that though, because they might think there's contraband in there. Anyway, K1 Max is not expensive now. I don't know if they can be sold in Sweden. Dry Ducks Putty. There we go. That is the secret. I gotta order Dry Ducks Putty before we have our next 3D print. Oh wow, I can get that from Home Depot. What is Ducks? It's really cheap. It's only like $5. Huh. Oh, it's spackle. That's it? I thought it was like some fancy Play-Doh type plastiline. I think I have that in the other room. Well, sort of. You always want it to be fresh. Like the pink stuff, it's called. It goes on pink, and then when it's white, it's dry. Wow. I thought it was like some other fancy stuff. I don't know if they can. Okay, let's see. If I get a 3D print, my ultimate 3D print would be a giant size Godzilla. Look, remember Godzilla? It's Godzilla. Bob 2025. What's up, Bob? Hi, Swedish Forge. Ken, Imaging, long time no see. Yeah, Ken's been a while. Ken's been busy. Great to see Ken again. Great to see everybody that's here. All right, let's get on with the show. Let's answer some Q&A. Is that thing on? Oh. There we go. We're going to do a short show tonight because I got to wake up early. But we're back. All right, so we answer the questions from here, and then we'll go into the back door and answer those questions there. First comment, actually. Beautiful footage. I wish I also took my drone out today. For those of you that missed it, that was a nightmare. We went live again with the drone, trying to make up for a live stream that we missed, and I'm glad we didn't go live when we were supposed to go live, because we wouldn't have gone live anyway, rain or shine, because the live stream wasn't working. So I even have a video that shows people how to fix this. When your live stream key, or you stream and it keeps crashing, you got to delete the key and just generate a new one. The problem with that is it takes a while, and with the RC Pro receiver, you can't it's on lockdown. You can't put a text document in there and then copy and paste the experience so that you can put your key in. I don't trust the web browsing because I just did a hard reboot, because you see the remote's glitching out. I don't think it's meant to be surfing the internet with Firefox. I don't even know especially if you can't update it. I don't even know what version of Firefox is on there. So I deleted that so that it's not glitching out, and you have to type in your key manually, which takes forever. And then aside from the key, you have to type in the URL. So that wasn't working out, but I'm glad you liked the footage, because the footage was amazing. And I get jealous sometimes too when I see people fly. I get jealous when I see, like, I sold my 360 camera, and now all I see is 360 footage showing up in my feed. I'm like, wait, I used to have that. I used to have a 360 camera, and then, but I don't anymore. So this was today's flight. But it does stream pretty good. It streams only in 780 or 720, and that's all. That's the only option you have. You don't have an option of 4K, no K, 2K. So this was it here. It was really nice. It's still loading. What's weird that it's still loading? Probably like a glitch in the. This is nice though. See, check it out. We were at. Oh no, I was gonna say how high. So the default settings are pretty crisp. I like it, but I feel your pain, Ken. I always feel that when I don't fly and I see other people flying. But you'll be out there again too in the field, because it's winter. Remember last winter we flew, but now we just have to find the time. Yeah, so that was today's flight that Ken was nostalgic for and wishes he was there too. But we will see you on the next one. And knowing that and moving forward, we'll just maybe leave that in the background, right? Let you guys watch that and it's 22 minutes long. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. Yeah, let's do that. You guys watch that flight while I answer the Q&A. How do I get this? Okay, there we go. And then except you lose me, right? Yeah, we'll just leave it there, and we'll just do it from this window. Next one, beautiful footage. Oh yeah, well then we had a sunset. So those of you who missed the sunset, you'll catch it in the feed. Marca Bay, cool stuff. Yeah, they sent me that, and they're actually sending another there'll be another video. Hopefully the chair comes. I was offered this really cool chair, and then nothing happened. Just crickets. We'll see. Not every collaboration is a true collaboration. Willing to collaborate. Next one. From Vince Fly replied, "You're always so kind, clear, and thorough. Lou, I'm coming from the Avata 1 and 2, and this is my first experience with BNF, Bind and Fly, home built. Although I'm very careful about flight times, never careful about flight times, never fully landing the battery. Perhaps it's better to start with the iFly." Yes. Thanks for your valuable advice. I always watch your videos. See you soon, my friend. So Vince reached out to me because he's into FPV, and he saw the two videos where we put the buzzer on the drone, and there were two versions of the buzzer. One buzzer that you had to turn on, and then you had to press this button and that button. But the iFly buzzer has a battery built in, which is great. Because if you're new to flying, I had suggested to him get the iFly buzzer, because if your battery dies, the buzzer will stop, right? But if you fly like I fly now, like around the house, maybe in the field, I learned battery management and can fly better and land before, the battery dies, and I can find it. It'll still beep, 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 and we'll find, or someone will be there like Ken. It's been there in a couple of flights, and then we find it. But, if you're not at that stage yet, then do the iFly. And as you can see, Vince is going to get the iFly, which means you plug it in, it runs off the power, except it's a pain in the butt to shut off, but you'll find your drone until you're comfortable that way with the 2-wire buzzer, and then happy trails. So glad we were able to help Pen. We'll reply, and my pleasure. I'll say my pleasure. And I will say my pleasure. Glad this helped. Feel free to reach out anytime, because it's a really important question, because that's a hard soldering job, because once you solder those 3 wires on there and you find out there's like a better there's a better buzzer aside from the one, because he was like, I noticed that you had 2 wires. So he's like, what did he say? Hi Lou, I also bought a Bifly Finder Mini and was following your tutorials to install it. Then I learned that you prefer the 2-wire buzzer rather than the self-powered one. Why? So it's like he saw that video and then he found out, like, wait, that's not the best thing since sliced bread? Nope. So by then it was too late. He already soldered everything. So I guess maybe later he'll change it. But you don't have to. You know what? You don't have to. You don't have to. Actually, I should tell him that. You don't have to desolder everything once the wires are there. Just clip the wires and replace it. Let me just tell him that. I'll just reply back here in the top. Just so you know, you don't have to solder again. You don't have to solder again. If you want to put a 2-wire buzzer on there later. Just, he'll figure it out. Anyway, next question. Can we take the next call, please? So that takes care of Vince. Got my stepdaughter a refurbished Switch for Christmas. We couldn't get past the old parental lock previous owner didn't wipe. Thank you so much. Definitely liked and subscribed. Oh, wow. That's great. So this still works for some people. He probably got in touch with the previous owner. Because remember we used to do the unlock for people's Nintendos on the live stream? And then Nintendo, someone must have ratted me out. They're like, yo. And then now you have to be the end user to actually do it. And they put a stop to that. People were actually reaching out to me. It's like, hey, can you unlock my Switch? I'm like, sure. Just send me the on-screen code. All right. So I'll say my pleasure. Thanks for sharing. You were able to get things working again just right for you. That's great that it actually worked for them, because some people it's not working for, but they're probably not reaching out to the Nintendo chat, because you can do it via chat. All right, next one. Hold on one second. Put Dewey in the corner. We can't, because we have our comments in this side of the window. All right, next one. Markabe, Lou, you going live tonight? I think I've been more live tonight, more than I have in the past few months, which is great. It feels great. Thanks for sharing, sir. Let's see who. This was for Prime Tower. How to remove the Prime Tower, because you waste so much filament with that Prime Tower. And if you're like me, you don't care about the prints. You just want the print for the experience and just so that it looks cool. But if you're Markabe, you need those details, do the Prime Tower. Then again, I don't know. With that kind of printer, he probably doesn't need a Prime Tower. Say, my pleasure. Glad this helped. We got one troll though that keeps like popping in all these videos. I just leave him, let him be. How to by Lou. Everything is still unbricked, but I'm getting rejected. No shares in the pools. Well, if it's unbricked, that means it's working. I don't know. I just told him to reset it. I tried it and followed all the steps, but it still won't progress past 80% or connect to pool. So if it's not working, reach out to One Shot Miner. That's all I could say. The solution is working for 95% of the folks. So, there are some units of the One Shot Miner that are totally glitched out. So I don't know what units those are. Everything is still unbricked. I'm only getting rejected, no shares in the pool. So yeah, again, if you have your One Shot Miner and it is unbricked and not behaving properly, call support. Forget the fellow's name again, but he will help you. Anyway, knowing that and moving forward, out of the, let's see, wow, 2,300 people it's helped. Only like maybe 5 or 6 have reached out and said it's not working. We got some trolls too on that video, but that's fine. That's good for business because it gives it traction. But it is what it is. But I'm not One Shot Miner. I just came up with a solution, and it's not going to work for everyone. Knowing that, and moving forward, we'll just stop. Oh, here's our show. There's our, oh wow, that's the latest one. Here, I'll let you guys see the sunset. That's pretty cool. I'll scroll back a little bit. This was tonight. Great quality camera though on the map. Look at the detail on that. That is just phenomenal. I think I'm going to keep it. Great idea, guys, for convincing me. Let's see. Don't worry, we're not ignoring you, Ken. Look at that. Look at that sunset. Only 9 views. That's it. That's all. Anyway, we're just gonna go back here, and then go back to our live, and then there it is. Oh, that's here right now, and this one was snow day. Come on, you got this. Oh nice, it picked up where it left off. All right, there we go. Someone liked my comment. I guess they're online, which is great. Oh, let's go back to the other ones because I know I don't want you guys to feel left out. Ken's like, me, what about me? All right, I'll go here. Oh yeah. Wow, long way away. Watching on 150 projection screen now. Wow, that's pretty cool, Ken. Ken's got me on the big screen. Wow. Snowblower Ken is here. Ken was snow. Oh, so it sounds like Markabe subscribes to your channel. That's so funny. You saw them in the snowblower? It was funny because it was snowing here, and it was snowing where Ken was, and nothing here yet until later on in the night. And I was shoveling all night and blowing. Hello, Ken. Show us, Lou. Yes, maybe I can do that. Good idea. Nice. X-23, Hulk, X-Men, Superman, and more. Howdy, Markabe. Hello, hello. Those prints are many, many hours, Markabe says. K1 Max is not expensive, Swedish Forge replies. I don't know if they can be sold in Sweden, replies Swedish Forge, and Swedish Forge shares that the dry duck's putty is what's used. Nice, that's good. That's definitely good to know. And then Ken Imaging, if I get a 3D print, my ultimate 3D print would be a giant-sized Godzilla, which was earlier. Bob 2025. What's up? Good to see you, Bob. Swedish Forge, hi, says Ken. Swedish Forge, Ken Imaging, long time to see, and smiling. Hey, it's been a while since we've seen Ken, actually. Bob 2025 says Swedish Forge, and Markabe and everyone's getting the wave. Leaf Blower Ken, Markabe replies. Actually, both, says Ken. Well then, hello, hello. Lou, nice snow flight today. I'm always asking if you're going live. Yeah, no, that's fine. And you inspired me to go live. I went live because, like FPV Unknown, one of our viewers / veteran subscribers, said his last words before we never saw him again was, give the people what they want. I wish I'll probably have that email somewhere, but I'll share with you on the next live stream. But those were his words: "Give the people what they want," and I do. I try, but you know, I and Hendomania. What's up, Hendomania? We are here on the live stream, live Q&A. It's a Saturday Night Live Q&A where we answer everyone's comments and cool. And then we have here, yeah, I don't use cruise control because you never know if the signal will drop out randomly. It's sketchy flying in the neighborhood because all the Wi-Fi signals, etc., and interference with OcuSync 4 and the latest DJI stuff. You still get it in urban areas. Cruise control. Yeah, I get major. That's the only thing I'm not crazy about. All right, so before with the RC Pro and the RC2 and the RC whatever RCs I had, there was only one corner where I would have interference in with the town, and that was it. Now with the RC Pro 2, I get a lot of interference. I get bars dropping and the drone's like right like down the street, and that never happened with the other one. So hopefully they fix that with an update. Major interference, but I'm not worried about the cruise control because as you can see, you know the route I fly. But if the drone loses the signal in the bar, it's going to come back home. Hopefully, right? Like the shit's been glitching out since day one out of the box. Like, so I don't know. I definitely sympathize with you there and can relate to it. But with me in cruise control, I haven't had that trouble because as you can see, the routes are planned away from that. But even when I'm like, I don't know, it's still glitchy. I'm not doing anything crazy like that Philly drone guy, but I don't know how he did it. Like he had balls of steel because I fly my drone freaking down the street and I'm shitting my pants, and that guy flew like 5 miles away, like 3 miles, 2 miles, and like the shit just kept going, kept his signal. I don't know. I'm afraid to fly half a block. It's crazy, but yeah, I don't know. That guy, he is one for the books. They made him take all his stuff down though. Samsung Me, yeah. Anyway, on that note, the only thing I was, and then missed it, didn't think he was coming back. Yeah, trust me, I didn't think I was coming back either, and the shit just crashed and glitched out. There's Vince, it's OCM, got my stepdaughter, we read that one. Thanks for sharing, that's where we were. Commented, how come my miners are mining the same pool, but when I go to the public pool, it shows 333? I'm not sure, but it seems they keep changing the Dylan, that was the guy's name, changing the pools. You may want to reach out to Dylan from One Shot Miner. He might be able to help now, right? Be able to help. Let's see what the pools are though. It's about 192 because I have a one-shot miner. I might be getting more miners that sent to me. I have 2. I have a third one, but I haven't plugged it in yet. I plugged it in, but I'm like, I don't know. It's like more of a gimmick. Let's see what we have here. If we go to edit, and then if we go to the public pool, and then if we scroll down, what's the fallback pool? 333. There are 2 pools, and then if we go here, there's a new pool. Here go the pools. Yeah, so these are the pools, except it's not loading yet. That happened the last time. So the new pool is 4333. We have the pools. I have to give him the pools, so I have to look up my one-shot miner video. Go to your channel, and then go to, now I have to go to videos, and then where is it? Here it is, this one, and then don't need that. Whoops. And then don't need, and then I go here. Primary pool stratum, because Deirdre, I forget the fellow's name. He was the one that reached out to me, and he gave me the pools. Really nice guy. I don't know if he was a troll or not, but it looks like it's down. It's always down, the one shot miner. You know, they need to get their shit together because everyone's calling me. People are hunting me down, and like literally texting me. And like, yo, what's wrong? My miner's not working. Can you help me? Like, hi. And then there's another pool. Apple. Yeah, so the pools are down. The pools are always changing. Because look, at first it was... Here, I'll show you guys. So it used to be 333. No, it used to be 21496. And now... It was 21496 and 333. Now it's 4333, and I need to see what's over here. And why are they changing the pools? I don't know. So you see, now it's 4333. So, but if you put in 21496, right? Let's copy that. It should still bring you back because I think they're doing a redirect. Let's see. Nope. Hold on. Go back here. Thingiverse. Let's press it. See, it brings us back. And see, now they took away the other pool. So I don't know. You know, I just made the video. That's it. Don't hold me responsible. So yeah, but it's glitching out. It's driving people crazy. And you pay a lot of money for that. And then it don't work. It seems like they keep changing the pools. You may want to reach out to Dylan from One Shot Miner. He might be able to help. But as of today, 333 no longer is. Now it's, what was it? -3. 4-3. Now it's 4-3-3-3 and 3-3. So it must be the other one, the 2-9 something, 2 whatever. All right, let's see. And the other one, I think. And the only way to know is just keep trying different pools until you get one that works. What's good about the one-shot miner though is that even though you're mining from these pools, they're solo mining pools, which means that if the pool works, right, and you don't just have pretty lights on your screen and it's mining, whatever you win and you keep goes into your wallet. That's why, you know, people are like anxious and frustrated on why these pools aren't working, because you want that pool. You don't want to share your winnings and earnings with the other miners. You know, that's pretty much how it works. But with the one-shot miner, it's yours. If you win. Like, as you can see, I got 3 miners, but I didn't plug in the other one, and it's been a few weeks because I'm like, the odds of winning, you're more likely to get hit by a car than win in the mining. We know who struck gold on these miners? The people selling them. But I'll plug it in. I'm thinking of plugging it in one of my kids' rooms at her desk so she can have mine for Bitcoin. Watch her win, right? Watch her win and me be like, oh wait, you know that mining thing I gave you, can I have it back? No, it's fine, it would be hers, but we'd share it, we'd split it. Anyway, that takes care of that. So now Samsung Me, we'll go back to more comments and scrolling. Ken's here. I just did some research on DJI RC2, which I have with the Mini 4 Pro, has the built-in flight simulator. Yay! Lou, the Neo 2 looks enticing. $349. What? Where is that? Are you sure? I thought it was like 600. Where I thought it was, well, it's being price gouged here in the United States. On a live call to Canada, that's the last time I heard that number. Fly more combo, but I'm waiting for DJI Avata 360. Yeah, Ken loves 360. Ken's a big 360 fan. But wait, how the hell? Where is this the Avata 2? Because I'd buy that tomorrow. If that's the case, because I'm saving up for it. Because it's like freaking almost a grand. Avata 2. Oh wow. No, that's not the Avata 2. That's like yo Vada. Let's see, shopping. In Canada it is, because the guy told us that that's what he's selling it for, but well, you can't even buy it here in the US. Might have to use a proxy server. But let's see what it's selling for in Canada. DJI, and then go to Canada. The last live stream, the guy who owned the store there, DJI store, said that that's what he's selling it for. 3 something. AVATA, Avata 2. What? Where's the Avata 2? They're not selling it in Canada anymore? This is Canada. Wow, that's weird. Is that what it's called? It's called the Avata. I mean, I was like, wait, did I forget the name of it? Wow, no more Avata 2. I wonder if they sell the Pro receiver. Let's try. Maybe because I'm here in the US and it's not letting me. Pro 2 receiver. Oh, there's the Pro 2. Okay, so we're in Canada. Maybe we'll try Canada English. Archer, buy now. Let's do Canada English though. I need the price. $9.99. Here it's like $1,600. But why aren't they selling the? Let's try. Maybe it has to be written in French. Avata 2. No, Canada's not selling it anymore. Wow, that's so weird. Maybe because they don't want us hopping on the bus. Let's try China or Japan. You're browsing from. Oh, let's switch. There we go. Change our region. Canada. Nope, still nothing. What? Let's try Avata 2. Avata 2. No, nothing. For sure they'll have it in Asia. Let's see. Except we'll go Dutch, Bulgaria, Denmark, Poland, Norway. Let's try Sweden. Oh no, let's try the UK, because in Europe it might be expensive. We'll have to do the conversion rate. Nothing. Wow, no Avata. Did they just? What? I don't understand. That there's no more Avata 2 for sale. For sure. You know who will have it though? These guys. U.S. drone supply. This is why I'm saving up for it. Because look, if we go here, if we go to Avata 2, AVAT, Avata 2. See, there it is. Nope. Wait, is that what it's called though? Maybe they don't have it. Am I typing it wrong? No one has the Avata 2? What? Let's go here. All drones. FPV drones. Oh, they have it. It's just not showing up in the search. So the Avata 2 is $549. But that's just for the Avata. That doesn't include your little transmitter thing that goes on its rear end. They basically are, everything's a la carte. But it is kind of cool. What about this one, the Fly More combo? And you don't want the Fly More combo. You want, well, you could get the Fly More combo. But even if you did drone only, you'd need this guy right here. And you need a battery. Let's see. But why aren't my options showing up? Anyway, you get the idea. But Ken just said 3 something. I don't mind. I'd buy this for $300 if I could. But as you can see, it's not. You can't click anything. They might be out of stock. Because usually they have a buy now. Let's see. Let's go to their inventory. DJI drones. On sale. On sale. Oh. Quick add. You can add it to the cart. But for some reason, when you click it, oh, there we go. Drone only, Fly More combo. $900. Yeah. See, look at that. I'm not paying $900 for that. When I know it doesn't cost $900. This little antenna thing. You get the batteries. I don't need the remote because you could fly it with the Pro receiver too. And then you have all these little knick-knack things there. I don't know. But yeah, Ken, tell us, where can we buy this drone for $300? Because I am intrigued. Let's see, we'll go back here. Pape. $349. Fly more combo. Yeah. In your dreams. All right, let's see. Maybe he was dreaming. It's possible, right? Maybe he had a nightmare last night, and then he woke up, and then he couldn't tell whether it was dream or reality. I don't know. I wish. That's so cool if it was, Ken. DJI Fifth Avenue? Oh my God. Are you shitting me? That's amazing. Wait, did you go there? Neo 2. We actually know the guy who owns the store. Ken used to meet him every week to have like one-on-one drone repair sessions. He was like their favorite customer. They love you, Ken. Neo 2. Amazon has it too, but delivery is January. I'm loving the Neo 2. Can't fly it properly here yet. Has its dense fog and damp mist for different pools. Neo 2. The Avata is Avata 360 or Avata 3. Neo 2 Fly More is $349. That's still amazing. No, the Neo 2 Fly More is £349. That's what I paid for mine. Wow. It's a steal for that price. Yeah, that's what I just said. It's a oh my God. Wait. Now, let's go to the DJI store in New York City. Right? What is it? Carmi's? I forget what it was. DJI NYC. If that's the case, I'd bring my my Osmo, what is it called? Nano, and get credit and buy oh, but you can't get credit on new items. That's the only downside. Let's see, camera drones, Neo. Wow. Are you sure it's not the Neo 1 with tax? It'll come out to like 3 something. Yeah, because look, there is no Neo. They don't have the Neo 2. Now, that's the only downside to. Oh yeah, they have it right here. $469. Oh look, and it even has the antenna. That's not a bad idea. Oh my God, I'd probably get it next month because right now I just had a big purchase and I have the channel pay for it. Wow. And look, 1 year care refresh plan. Okay, if they still have it next month, I will get it. DJI Neo 2 Fly More, including 1 year DJI NYC care plan. So you'd have to bring it to their store. We'll see. You know, I still have drones here that I have to build that I haven't flown yet. We have to build the I don't remember the names of them now. They're still sitting there in the box. You know, that's the only downside. Like, you can only fly so many drones. Like, as excited as I am to get the Neo 2, I'm not even flying my Avata anymore. Like, it's just, I don't even know where my Avata is. I don't know. Anyway, it's somewhere. But we still have 2 more drones that we still have to build and unbox. I don't know how long I'm going to wait. We have the sub 250. Maybe I'll just put this on the Facebook Marketplace and sell it. PNP, plug and play. Sub 250. Oh, you can't see. So it's supposed to be an amazing drone, similar to. I was inspired by it when I saw drone camps, and I was like, oh my God, similar to the Mobile 8, but better. But then he didn't. I asked him to share the PID rates, but he hasn't shared the PID rates. He says we'll get to that soon because he always fine tunes his stuff, but he has and has the best rates. And then we have this one, the Pavo. Which Pavo is this? Fermento. Pavo Fermento, and that's still in the box. And then I have my Avata. I haven't flown. And then if I buy the what do they call it? Avata 2, I'll get a couple of flights out of it. Then that'll still be in the box. So when you have so many drones, you're not flying all of them. Some of them are just on the wall in the back, and then it's not like I'm gonna make an unboxing video and get like 30,000 views. You see, I did the Avata 1 new, I did the Avata 2 new. I'll do everything here new, but I don't get the traffic, so it's not like I'll make money back on the views, but it would be cool to see that whole like gesture thing. You could do the Macarena or whatever it is, know the sign language, and the drone will come. That's my biggest fear, are those features doing this and that. Because I remember Ken was showing me on his thing, and sometimes it would work, sometimes it wouldn't. And then you have people now, if you look on Facebook groups, there's a big wave of videos with the Mini 5 Pro crashes. So apparently people are crashing their Mini 5 Pros because the optical avoidance sensor isn't working. So and I've seen that, like, you see like these videos like, oh, I want that, I'm gonna try it, and you buy it and then you crash. Like, it only worked for the guy in the video because maybe he lived in the Netherlands and it was open field when he was doing it, great lighting at this time of the year, and then you come here in New Jersey, it's snowing. And the sensors are on override. All right, so that's cool. Thanks for sharing, Ken. I did not know that. This is going to put U.S. drone supply out of business if these guys stick to these rates. Okay, next one. We already answered Vince's question, and then we go here, go down, comment my states, no AP set. Not sure what that means. You might have to call One Shot Miner. Not familiar with this era. You might have to reach out to One Shot Miner directly. I don't know that error, but a lot of people are getting errors on there. I'm glad I don't, but I won't be able to troubleshoot it or come up with a solution until I have. That's why I came up with a solution of mine. I did the live unboxing and shit bricked. So until I have a bricked unit, there's nothing I can do. So, and me, I don't do speculation videos. What if you have a miner with no reset button? It's impossible. I don't know. And then I had asked him, which miner do you have? Is there a 4th version? It should have a reset button, because I have 3 one-shot miners, and they're all different. One has a micro USB connector, one has a micro USB and USB-C connector, and then the other one has only a USB-C connection. That's 3 different miners, and apparently there's a 4th miner because the 4th miner doesn't have a reset button. So I don't know. It's fucked up though, because you pay a lot of money for these things, and just to find out there's more than one. The real one-shot miner. Which one is the real one? I don't know. Like, they're all being cloned now. Bro spawned out. I'm not sure what that means though. That's probably the video for that glitchy drone that they sent us, I think. I'm not sure. So I'm right to say you could do this also on the Mini 5 Pro, but not only with the RC True Pro controller. Yes, so I replied back to them about the screen recording, but which one was that one? The waypoint. So I told him that I would reply back with, he was the one that inspired me to do the waypoint video. So now that the waypoint video is done, I should send it to him if I can find it. Oh, yeah, waypoint, Control X, and then go here, reply. Home point experience. So I didn't cover it in my last video. I sort of did like a chat log experience and just skimmed right through it. But now there's a full video on the dynamic. I wonder if the Neo 2 has dynamic home point update, right? Or is it just like the FPV experience where, you know, the home point is just the home point? There's no, you know, it's not like the one shot miner. There are like 4 different versions of the home point experience. Am I not R? I believe you have to purchase from Amazon, but could be wrong. It's a comment that I had written. I mean, someone replied back to something else. And I can't slice. It says there's something wrong with the G. Yeah, so if there's something wrong with your G-code file, just download a different G-code file. See, it worked 17 hours ago. It worked for one guy, and then 2 days ago it wasn't working for someone else. I would just say, I think I already said down here. Can you share the link to the STL? No, silence. If I get crickets and you can't share the link to your STL, then I don't know. You're either too busy or trolling the channel. All right, next one. Let's see, who was that? Oh, Mark Bay. Lou, check message. Sorry, Ken. Neo too. I struggled a lot. This is Bob 2025. I struggled a lot setting up my one-shot miner after watching a couple of your videos. I got it up and running, but then I kept having trouble reconnecting after resetting. I got it up and running now. That's good. Oh, so nice. So Bob found us to the one-shot miner. The one that I haven't plugged in yet worked pretty good. This was when everyone has a different experience with these one-shot miners. They're just like, they need to get their shit together, and their shit. It's called one-shot miner, but there are like 5 different versions of them. This one behind the camera glitches out. The power will flicker, and then it shuts off, and it's always recycling. Someone said that you have to have a dedicated power source for your one-shot miner, and it has to be a certain voltage and consistent. Like, I think it's because it's connected to a hub, maybe, I don't know. And then this one, I haven't had much trouble with it, but this is the one that bricked out on the live stream after I cut the power out. And then, you know, that's all I got. And then we got more miners coming because some other manufacturer saw the video and they want to send me their miners, which looks like it's running the same software. If those miners do come, because I don't need that many, if you're here in the US, I'll ship them to you. I'll give one to because if they're sending, I think 2. So unfortunately we can't ship them abroad. Abroad means overseas, not the guy in drag. So unfortunately, you know, we'll see. But Market Bay, that is $3.49 on Amazon. I have mine connected to a Fallout USB plug. Interesting. Yeah, you know, it's hard to say, Bob, because I'm having 3 different experiences with these 3 different ones. You know, maybe because it's what is it? Raspberry. It's running on like a Raspberry Pi or something. Raspberry Pi is beautiful, and it's like, when it works, and then when it glitches out, it just goes defunct. It could be like just the platform, you know, that platform on these little mini devices aren't really designed for longevity. You know, after time, you know, reboots. After time, bricks out. After time, it just sits there. And after time, you got the Bob experience. Oh, wow, Bob got 2. So, Bob, which ones did they send you? Like, did they send you, how, are they both different? Fallout USB. But honestly, I don't know what a Fallout USB plug. Images. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, loose outlet. So Fallout, is it loose, or is that just the term? I don't know. But I like to know which version he got. Which versions? Oh, USB-C. Oh, nice. With 2 ports or 1? With 2 ports or 1? Because I was hoping to get the one that I did the unboxing video with 2 ports, but only had 1. So then you can't daisy chain them, which is a bummer. 4? Wow. So apparently there are like 5 different one-shot miners. It has 4 plugs, 4 USB. That's insane. No, I don't have that. That's so cool. Wow, I'm envious because I wanted to daisy chain them and I can't. Watch you, like, it's like the iPhone 6, iPhone 7, iPhone 8. I just hope, hopefully we win, right? They got to be in it to win it. Even though, it's there. Don't hate the player because it's, who knows, maybe one day. I'll plug that one in though. Now Bob has inspired me to plug this one in upstairs. This is the one that's not plugged in. And I printed a case for it. I have a video that shows you how to print the case. I should throw that one up tomorrow or Monday because I had to carve out this on Kira. I cut it out so that my USB plug will fit in because on the other one it doesn't. If anyone's, I know it's somewhere here. Oh, this one. This one doesn't fit. It fits that one-shot miner. It's like I had to, who knows, I order another one-shot miner and the other one won't work. I don't know. All right, so the next question. Wow, we are rolling tonight. Mine states AP set. Don't know, can't help until I actually have that error on mine. Maybe I'll plug them all out, plug them in and see if they brick again. What if you have a miner with no reset? Yeah, we already answered that. Okay. Here we go. Oh, nice. You're a legend. I'm guessing this is the same for motion controller. Interesting. When was that? 3 days ago. Can you make a video showing people how to install the NM? I don't know what the NM miner is tool, but if I told them where can I get it, I'll do a video. I'll brick one of my miners just to see how we can install the NM miner tool application. Because I think people are doing that. They're installing other mining software applications on the miner. Which one is this one? Comments on motion controller calibration, motion controller not working, drone tilted while flying. You're a legend. I'm guessing that this is the same for the motion. Yes, the same. Yeah, sorry it took so long. For sure the same. That's the only downside. Hope this... I'll explain to you in a second. Hope this helps. Is that, and I hate it. It drives me crazy with the Avada. Like, when it's windy, it does this. That's fine. But on a dry day at the beach, sun, no wind, sometimes it'll just tilt to the side and it drives me crazy. And in order to fix that, you have to recalibrate it. And then sometimes it won't even work. And sometimes by the time you calibrate it and do everything, lighting's changed, people come, and it's too late to throw the drone in the air. But looks like the calibration thing is still working. But that's with FPV. I mean, not really with FPV, because with these drones, the ones that you build, they just work. They work, and when they fly, they fly. When they crash, they crash. So I asked him to send me the application, but nothing yet. Do I need to preheat the nozzle before taking the old one out? Yes, you do. I answered that one. When you're changing your 3D filament nozzle, you have to. I just hope that I don't have to change mine anytime soon, because it will be a nightmare, especially on this one. But I'll do it. And when I do, I'll make it. I'm not going to make a video for the sake of making a video, because I usually make videos for the sake of being made because I'm having issues and problems with that. And then when I have the problem, then that's when the video comes out. I'm not taking that shit apart because you don't know. It's going to, be hard to get parts and for them to ship a new one. And that's my second one, my second Creality High, because the first one didn't work. It was broken, but I was able to go to B&H. But now I'm outside that warranty window and I have to resort to Creality. And I'm not sure what their process is now, especially with tariffs. Lou worked with a different pool. Thanks. See, so they changed the pool, and it's working with the default pool for some, not everyone. Nice video, sir. You got it working. Nice. Oh, yeah, Drone Oki. Drone Oki helped us. Drone Oki inspired us to make a microphone video and everything with the Pro receiver because he helped us with the unboxing. I guess he has one. Freddie Montepellers 6649 commented, Bonjour. I come back to you because I encountered an issue while everything was working very well with the Pavo 22. managed to unlock the Integra mask perfectly, but when I turn off, that was a Pavo. Is it Pavo? Yeah. So, um, it's funny. I reply to this, and sometimes they don't show up. And the wow, that's so weird. Maybe this one's a troll. There's a troll, like, yeah, this one is the troll. Like, he's replying to all my videos. So if we go back here, and if we go here, look for them again, this is like, we went Rain Man on us, and like everything's Pavo 20. I told him to reach out to me directly, but trolls don't do that. They just spam your channel, spam your videos. But at least he's spamming with relevant questions. I don't mind that. But I did tell him to reach out. Let's see. We have That's the only downside of when you backspace. You can't go back to where you are. Freddy. Let's find Freddy. Freddy's. Let's see. There's Freddy again. See? Freddy trolled that video. And then Freddy trolled... I'm just going to tell him to find my contact info, and we can... it's hard to say. Let's see, turn on the radio. Let's send him to drone camps. Let's send him to camp. You're going to camp. You misbehave. We're sending you to camp, boy. All right, let's see. Go to YouTube. We're sending you to drone camps. Let's where we go. Drone camps. Let's Justin be like, yo, why you keep sending people to my channel? Right? And then we go here, and then we go there, and then we go here. Hard to say. Sounds like you will need help with, not with, but from drone camps. Let's see. I have the Pavo 2. I have the Integra mask perfectly, but when I turn off the Integra and turn on the radio and the drone to lock the radio does not bind as usual. It searches, but could not tell me if you have already encountered this problem, what it may come from. I just received the Audity RC Pro, and there is another problem that I encounter. The radio and the mask bind well, but when I'm in beta flight and watch the receiver, I have no command line for throttle, pitch, and yaw, and roll. It's hard to say. Let me send them the drone cams. But it is possible that he has the right receiver. He has the motion controller is not going to work with those drones. It has to be the RC 2. But let me just think. S-Bus, that's correct. And do you know what it can come? It's hard to say. Yeah, I would send them the drone cams because it's possible that you don't have the PNP version, which is the plug and play. But let's send him here. I sent him the videos, so go back to my channel, type in troubleshooting, trouble shooting, oh, there we go. I look so young there. Let's go Mobila 8, I think it is, right? The closing video. Mobila 8. I'm older in that video. How to fix your drone. Yeah, the end of the Mobila 8 series. Not just different camera. That's all. I lost those glasses. I missed those glasses. That's why I'm wearing the ones I have now. Let me see if scrub through it. Oh wait, that's an hour and 37 minutes. That must have been a live stream. We'll send him both. We'll give him an hour to spare. Go here, cut that one. But there's another one. My live stream solution, and then I have another one for Mobila for the troubleshooting. It's the same. It's pretty much cookie cutter with the experience. Like when you've done one, you've done them all. But and that's why I like everything to be plug and play, because it's just, it's like, you just do one, you do the other. Conclusion. There we go. This is the one. 14 minutes. Control X, and then go here, and then go here, and then go here. See, even when we get trolled, we take them all serious, but it just, because you never know, right? You just don't know. Even though it's he did like 5 different videos. Like he found me on different videos, and no videos pertaining to the one that his problem is. Just like my live stream, my Bitcoin, my this one, my that one. I'm like, what? And it says you could reach me, and it says how to reach on the email and the channel description, even though it's a different different drone. I need to spell check. Still the same process, as long as it's PNP. If it's not PNP, then you're pretty much screwed. And that's why even before I buy a drone, if I'm not sure, and I'm never sure, I always like before I got the Mobila 8, before I got the 2 drones that I just showed you, I emailed them. I was like, hi, will this work with mine? What's the setup? This is my setup, just to confirm. It's in my cart. Will this work? And like, yeah, we told you already. I'm like, okay, fine, bye. And then that's it. And that's how I know shit will work. Hendomania. USB 3.0 port on majority of computers should put out enough power to the miner. The cell phone blocks won't work for them. Blocks the trolls. Don't stand for crap. Yeah. You could do a video of fractal mining with solo miner. Interesting. More coffee for the people. I just block them. Yeah, I can't. Because I wish I could. You get blacklisted for that. YouTube doesn't like that. They like you to be like equal opportunity. Like if you're the manager of the restaurant and the crazy customer comes in, they want you to have great PC skills. They don't want you to kick him out. Now, if that was me, I kick him out. I block him. I do exactly what you guys, but YouTube doesn't like that. You get shadow banned for deleting comments. What do I say? There's like an article on that. How to tell if you're... It's probably why I only get 9 views in some videos. Your channel is shadow ban. I'll tell you, SHADO, shadow ban. It might be in my bookmarks, unless it saved it. Oh, I think this is it right here. YouTube shadow ban detector. It doesn't work anymore because I think YouTube don't want it happening. Okay, so here's where we go. Spam behavior. Engaging in spam activities such as excessive commenting, repeating postings, or artificial engagement can lead to shadow ban. Excessive posting. I do post, but I post relevant stuff. I didn't realize that. Engaging, excessive commenting. Okay. Videos created solely to satisfy sexual urges without educational or informative value. No, we don't do that. If your video thumbnails are constantly misleading or inappropriate, YouTube will notice. So don't do clickbait. because you will get shadow banned. Continuously creating similar videos. If your video content is similar, or you are talking about the same topics over and over, again, YouTube will notice. Even if your video titles are different, YouTube knows what is being discussed in the video and can read the text on the images. Basically, it's AI, not people. YouTube, it's like a whole conspiracy. They're watching the whole conspiracy theory. Shocking, sensational, and misleading video content, making extremely exaggerated, astonishing, shocking, but misleading video content, thus creating. And and you know, bells. I better stop messaging. No, you're fine. I think that refers to okay. YouTube algorithm tracks users. This determines whether your account will be recommended to others users based on their browsing history. So be careful what you do online, because apparently YouTube's tracking you, and if they don't like what you, it's kind of like I remember I had a job once, and you had to maintain good personal character outside. What I did at home affected me at work. So I had to be good outside in the street, in the supermarket, role model citizen, because if you weren't, then your job was sort of like, I forget what it was called. I think it was when I worked for some other firm, but I don't work for them anymore. This one's interesting. Therefore, deleting videos. Oh, okay. YouTube users. Therefore, deleting videos means erasing hard-earned. YouTube algorithm. This determines whether your account will be recommended to other users based on their browsing history. Therefore, deleting videos means erasing hard-earned ranking factors and killing the history that influences your subscribers and those users. In a way, it resets you to zero, a starting level. There are usually embarrassing personal videos, very old videos with no engagement. So if you have old videos, don't delete them. Dead videos, no views for a long time. So I can't even delete old videos because it will shadow ban me. You can't make this shit up. Uploading a new niche category, that could be why I got shadow banned, because it used to be drones only, and now it's like the has seen on TV store, all this shit that people are sending me. So content redirect, which is what I've done in the last year, is probably why. They don't like when you shadow ban. If you do a content redirect, just create a new channel. Anyway, it's fine though. I'm not worried about it, because the shorts are making up for it. So it's weird how they can ban the short form content, but until your shorts, my shorts are consistent with the content redirect, so therefore that's why those get the views that the long form content don't. This is like a whole science behind it that YouTube. Okay, even with such reasons, do not delete the videos. If you delete the videos, your account will be flagged. The views and recommendation status on your current and new uploads will decrease. Wow, interesting. You will also lose ranking and other benefits gained from the deleted videos. Deleting old videos can lead to a possible shadow ban on your account, which we have observed. We're watching you. Uploading copyrighted and world blocked videos, changing channel name, which was what I did. In the beginning, the channel was Drone Imagery, and now it's How To by Lou. If your channel is not authoritative, it will likely undergo a spam control review. Blah, blah, blah. You guys can read that for yourself. AdSense error. I didn't get that. Content changes. Deleting a large number of video comments. See, you can't delete your comments. This is where I was trying to get to. YouTube does not like the deletion of comments. YouTube algorithm recognizes all comments, whether positive or negative, and these comments increase the visibility of the video. That's why I don't give a shit about like the people like say you're crazy, or they like say these mean stuff from other stuff on the channel, because YouTube doesn't care about that. They're waiting for you to delete that so that they can shadow ban you. So all comments are good comments because, thankfully for now, right, the algorithms just see it as traffic, right? So you have these videos of people crying like, oh, he said me this, he said me that. but they don't realize that the comments, good or bad, the bots are just seeing it as traffic, and the more comments, whether good, bad, and ugly, are gonna push that video to more viewers, more haters, right? Because if you got haters leaving comments, the people that hate shit like that or hate people like you are gonna like find that video and then leave comments too. And then what happens is it will benefit you because you make money on the views, like the Google AdSense. So you have to have that mindset when you get those like trolls and shitty comments. Keep them coming. Keep them, what do they call them? Keep stringing them along. Like that, you know? And sometimes I do. I string them along with another video. I'll tag them in another comment and then like that. And then the other one is personalize different accounts. This one's tricky because look at this. If a different account associated with your personal lies or if a different account associated with your penalized or inappropriate activity is detected, even if your channel does not violate the rules, the algorithm will penalize you. If you use any Google product on your computer, Google will detect the following criteria for association with spammy or penalized channel. So basically what that means is I have all my emails, right? Which are Gmail accounts. If you have one Gmail account that's like doing malicious activity, whatever it is you might do, I don't know what you do in your free time. I could care less what you do, but Google does. And if they don't like, the bots don't like what they see happening behind the scenes, what you do with your other conspicuous email account, then you get shadow banned. So it doesn't matter that you have a new dedicated email. They're checking to see what you're doing with your other email accounts. And if they don't like it, you get shadow banned, which means that, you know, you're not going to get the views. They blacklist you, basically. It's crazy. So like what you do in your free time matters. What you're doing online, whether you're trolling, looking at porn or this and that, they don't like that. They don't want that. And then you get shadow banned. Let's see what else is there. I mean, I could care less. I'm not going to hold it against you, but apparently YouTube does. That's because everything that they have this whole 6 degrees of separation, and they try to find you and solicit you for all these different activities based on your search history. So based on what they see and what they find, that's how they push you. I don't know. It's just crazy. So Samsung Me. Let's see, thumbnails, etc., browsing, fingerprint. So they really like AI. It's like 1984. Incomplete, incorrect channel information. The list goes on. Channel inactive for a long time. Technical glitches. Oh wow, sometimes shadow banning can occur due to technical glitches or errors. And or YouTube. I was like, wait, today we were glitching out like crazy. I streamed like freaking 10 times, but it's, I guess, another. I don't know. Could be me. How to detect YouTube shadow ban. The ban detector thing doesn't work. Declining view counts, decreasing comments and engagement, disappearing and from search. I don't know. Follow community guidelines. And yet, oh look, engage with your subscribers. Focus on genuine engagement with your account. Avoid using bots or buying likes, comments, or subscribers. They know if you buy likes and comments and stuff. I didn't even know you can buy comments. You get shadow banned. I guess they know how to tell. Like overnight, you get like 10,000 subscribers and likes. If you believe you have been unfairly shadow banned, reach out to YouTube support for help. Yeah, no, I don't know. And that's pretty much it. That's kind of crazy, right? Anyway. I believe, oh no, we're not done yet, because look, I think there are more comments in the other section. One moment, please. Full version of me. If I missed out your comment, I'm sorry, but I don't think I did. I think we scrolled down to like last week. It's weird how sometimes they post and sometimes they don't. Because we have to go into the back door YouTube studio for more comments in the community. So now if I go to Samsung Me, see? We didn't see that one. Appreciate your help with this and your explanation of how to say, oh, see it now. It's like you got to start. I wish they just put all the comments in one place. And then we have Ken. Well, like that. Glad you enjoyed it. Glad like they have this auto reply. Cool stuff. I'll just glad you liked it. And then we know mine has received. Okay, that one we'll just like because I'm not familiar with the hash brown down. Low hopped in the video. Like, welcome back. Oh, I like that. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Yeah, some people like the intro, and then when they watch the video, they're like, that was it. Just watch the screen from him and type it in. It works with an Android phone. Oh yeah, I think we answered that. Interesting. I'm playing Portal. Reply. These I'll do in my free time. Oh, here's our troll, Freddy. Can't block him. See, can't block him, can't delete him. So even though he'll pester us on every single video, he'll keep popping out like guacamole. Just leave him. Let him be, because it's good for business, right? The algorithm sees it as traffic. He thinks he's doing harm by trying to hurt my feelings or, put me on a wild goose chase. But I see it as good for business. And, the Google AdSense, even if I get 10 cents for playing his game, 10 cents I didn't have, which will help pay for my Avada Avada 2, is that right? In New York City, because it's affordable to some extent, only because we can have the channel help pay for it, and we've got the budget for it in the channel. But the question is, like, will I fly it? I have to put some hours in for my Avada 2. Oh look, another comment came in. Let's go here. And you can't, like, if you make money on YouTube, don't go out and buy stuff, because you will have, like, let's say if you go into your Google AdSense, you could have like $600 in there, and then go like, oh, I'm gonna go buy the Neo, and then come when you next month, because I think you get paid on the 20th, there'll be $200 in there. Or they may be like, $150, and like, wait, what happened? There was $600, because the AdSense works like the stock market. You will, hold on, oh, full version of me. You'll be up and then go down, up and then go down, up and then go down. Then you're like, you bought a new drone, you bought this and that, and then you're like, wait, I don't have that money, or you might borrow it from someone. So don't do that. Wait for the deal's not done till the money's in the bank. And then when the money's in the bank, figure out what the difference is, and then, work it out that way. But knowing that and moving forward, I think we're going to end it. We're going to end it with a flight. In the simulator. It's been a while, right? Gosh, I don't even remember how to do this. This goes here. Do I still have what it takes to fly FPV? Can you imagine? Not Avada, the RC next one, 3 or 4, it has Bluetooth, and then you could use it wirelessly. That would be cool. On your computer in the simulator. Oh wait, but before we like end it with a flight, let's read the comments. 349. It's a steal. It is a steal for that price, literally. I struggled a lot setting up my one-shot miner. After watching a couple of your videos, I got it up and running, and then I kept having trouble reconnecting after resetting. I got it up and running now. Lou, check message. It has cycling follow, and it really works well. The Neo 2. Lou, you could make cool content. I think you'd love it, honestly. I'm gonna see. I wait until I get paid next month. I got 2 of them. Marka Bay, 2 of them. Oh, miners. I was like, wait, 2 Neos and 2 miners. Got it. That's Bob 2025. Marka Bay, that's $349 on Amazon. I have mine connected to a Fallout USB plug, USB-C, with 2 ports or 1. It has 4. Okay, we read that one. USB 3.0 port on majority of computers should put out enough power to power the miner. The cell phone blocks won't work for them. That was Hendomania. Blocks the troll. That's what led us to the rabbit hole of the me sharing the YouTube regulations. I better stop messaging here, Ken says. Look. Hello. We're already shadow banned for years. I know, right? For what we do, we're already shadow banned. I see your guys' traffic on your channels is similar to mine. We got shadow banned for what we did in the past. Lou, have you made any films about GoPro streaming? No, I don't have a GoPro, but Ken has a GoPro. If Ken loans me one of his GoPros, I'd do that. But I don't know if any of the GoPros Ken has can actually stream. And that's it for today. We have to end this show. Let me see how much is in my AdSense. See if I got enough for an Avada tool. Let's see. Definitely. Yeah. Okay. So we'll see. Remember, the deal's not done till the money's in the bank. And that would be cool if it's there next month. And then we'll do an unboxing of the Avada too. But I still have. I think. But I just want to make sure I can fly. But that'd be cool because then that could lead us towards content in the, if they still have it too, right? In the spring, because it'll be warmer. It could be on my bicycle. Cool content there. Hopefully the follow feature will work and I won't go crashing. Anyway, on that note, we are gonna go. Right now I still have these two drones to build and put together. More videos coming out for the Mavic 4 Pro. We have our prop guard videos, we have our other videos and quick shot features, etc. All right, knowing that and moving forward, let's go to Steam and blow off some steam. Gosh, it's been so long since I've used Steam that I don't even know where it is on my computer. Hold on one second. Okay, close that out. We got another video coming out for maps. I made one before. See, can't make the same video, except I'm making the same video I did last year, but with a different drone. Hopefully that doesn't shadow ban me, right? But it's the same. Oh, here's Steam. I have GoPro Hero 10 Black. Can you stream from it, Swedish Forge? Ken, I think the GoPro 360 can stream. Let me dig it out for you if you want to make a video. I'd love to. Yeah, if you can loan us that, Ken, I'll make a video on how to stream. I'd love to see what the streaming capabilities are and experience is like. I can tell you it's a nightmare with the Action 360. I have to have my phone on. I got to go to YouTube and then put the key here. It's like a duplicate effort and have, you guys remember, because remember in the summer, I was at the lake, kayak or on my paddleboard trying to stream and shit didn't work. It was like and crash. Swedish, I've given up on GoPros. Oh wow, if Ken gave up on GoPros. Oh, that's right, because Ken switched to the 360. All right, here we go. We're gonna end this with a flight in the simulator. Let's see if I still have what it takes, because I have not flown FPV since wow, there's dust on here. That's been that long. I mean, once you've done it, you've done it. You're it's like in your blood. But I want to do. See, now I have to remember race. I want to change the drone though. And we'll do here, Hanover. So my best time was 3 laps and 4 minutes and 24 seconds. I doubt I'll do that now. I'll put the Avada FPV in there. Probably maybe 6 minutes if I'm lucky. I don't know. I'm not. Of course, you got to turn on your receiver. Click allow. That's weird. It should already be in there. We'll get this thing out of the way. Sometimes that glitches out our stream. And I'm guessing 6 minutes. I'm going to do 6 minutes. Try to game for 6. I don't know if I can do 4. Because remember, it's been weeks. It's been months actually since I've flown. But yeah, it's like riding a bicycle though. You will you may, or you know, you'll get it. It's always going to stick with you. It's just whether or not it's hard to talk and fly at the same time. But we got you. And sometimes the shit goes whack. You guys been on those streams where when you know how to fly FPV and it's not working on your app, like this game is going defunct and you're crashing every time, you just gotta reboot, start again, reboot, start again, reboot, start again. Like right about now, it's like in slow motion. That's definitely a glitch. Oh look, a snowman. Did you see that? The snowman was up there. Oh yeah, that's so cool. I wonder if I can knock him down. I don't have those Skittles, but I'm gonna, maybe on the third lap, when it reboots, I'm gonna see if I can crash into that snowman and take him down. That's so cool. So almost at lap 1. So you still get it. It just takes practice, but no matter how good you are in the simulator, nothing beats the real world. I didn't hear no bells. So this part's a little bit tricky. I like this part because the accelerator picks up like in the real world. It works its magic, and this drone goes faster. It drops like a roller coaster, like a Racia, whatever it's called. And go here, but we still have 2 more laps after this. Don't watch the clock, just fly for fun. Usually I do this in 1:30, but I can't because, and don't full throttle it all the time because the drone will blow out. On the Avata 2, when you throttle it too hard, instead of the drone blowing out, it puts it back into normal mode. So it does simulate true FPV experience. And I'm already behind because, as you can see, my timer's in the red. That's fine though, I'm just fine. Remember, it's been months. Wow, I can't believe it's that long. Ken, how long has it been since you've flown your Avata? What about you guys? Well, no, actually, you guys have the Avata too. You guys are ahead of the game. You got like freaking AI drones follow me everywhere. Hand can see. There's a snowman. Well, I'm gonna try and knock him down later. See. Oh look, I see. I caught up a little bit. I'm in the green. Yeah, but that can change in any minute. I can crash, miss a turn, and you know. I can't wait to to put the sub 250 and the Fermento together. It's been like a few months since I've had those drones too. But that I have to take apart one of the drones behind me because someone behind me has the 04 camera, and then another drone, I don't know who, has the 04 Pro. So I have to see who has what, and then do like a Frankenstein. And then it's only one video at a time. But we're gonna get a few videos out of those drones because we have the build, the unboxing, and the rates, and then, you know, that's a whole nother can of worms. And then the last lot. Sweet. Don't throttle it too much. Remember, even so I'm in the red, but I'm not flying to catch up. I'm flying to not crash. I never fly on the clock. That's why I always run my batteries into the ground. Because I'm like, oh my god, this is so fun. And then all of a sudden the drone falls. I'm like, wait, what happened? Like, please pause. It's like a ride. Remember the ride that you put quarters in? Yeah, so it's like, wait, what happened? That's it. Because you only get like 2 minutes on these things, or 3 max. I'm going to knock that snowman. I'm going to try and get that snowman on the reboot. Because I want to see what time I get on my 3 laps. And now we're just going to go here. I can't wait to fly the Avata 2 in manual mode. Whoa. Almost. I want to see how that works out. I'm afraid to crash though with those little antenna thingies on the back and having to pay to get a new one. But it's cheaper where you guys are. I don't know what they're selling that module for here in the US. It's like custom. It's like foreign imports now. Well, it is, right? But where's my... I wish they made that guide thing a little bit another color. Sometimes it's hard to see. Oh look, another snowman was down there. Wow, you can scrub back and see. We just passed a snowman on the ground. I want to see. I remember during Halloween they had pumpkins. So they always have like some sort of theme in their simulator. And what's my time? 520. Okay, my best, you know, rusty but good. Let's check out that snowman, and then we gotta go. Oh, I don't need to save the recording. I just want to click retry. Okay, now I'm just gonna fly to see if I can get that snowman. We can just go straight to the snowman, which is somewhere over there. We don't need to get the checkpoints, unless the snowman only appears after checkpoints are reached. That would suck. Because I remember one was ahead. Let's see. Oh, there he is. I think I see him. Let's see. Alright. Let's see if I can knock him in. Maybe you get points, right? For hitting the... Whoa. Snow spotter. Oh yeah, 1 of 5. Okay. Sweet. Alright, so then that's one snowman. And the other snow... Whoops. Oh man. No. Okay. The other snowman was somewhere... Where's my home point? See, you don't... That's the... When you... This is like the real FPV. There's no home point. You better know where the fuck you're flying, otherwise, you know, that's it for your drone. Like, so you have to be comfortable, out of your comfortable zone, because there's no white glove treatment. But I think I have a home point on some of the other FPV builds that I have. There was another snowman in the park, right? When we went through here, and he was right down there. Sweet. Oh man, missed him. Okay, let's see if I can do it again. Alright, come on. Do you want to build a snowman? Sweet. Oh no. Oh no, where's my... Ah, oh, damn it, missed it. Anyway. Alright, that's it. Let's see our last comments. Great stream, Lou. Keep them coming. I will. I'll have to watch YouTube how to do GoPro. I've noticed that the quality of my K1 camera sucks. I don't know. If you ask me, I thought it was great. Anyway, that's it. Great seeing you guys. Whoops. I will be back again. Look out for more videos. And that's it. Great idea. Thanks, Mark Bay, and all the other ones who kept pushing for these streams, because it's good to be back again. You know, I'll try to be here when I can. If I'm not here, that means just something happened. In a good way. It's not bad. Well, I'm always here, but just live is hard to do with the kids home. They're here for the break. They go back to school next year, you know, and then etc. And some with work is fine, but I'm always here after work. But you're always going to have videos weekly. All right. It's just a matter of what time. And I like the fact that you guys want it consistent, scheduled too. So once I know my schedule, we'll know more. And that's it. Anyway, I hope this video helped you. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below. Or ideas for other videos. Remember to like and subscribe. And we'll see you all next time. That's it. The show is over. Finito. All right.
You at the waterline, birds are flying up above. We both need a little love, hiding a million different things, waiting for the night time to see what it brings. And I'm still living deep in my head. Sometimes I feel my heart is there.
Please stand by. You caught me just in time. Yeah, the quality of print is not so great, but the last stream you streamed, it was awesome. But I could see why. But if your camera has 4K capabilities, right? Which it might, I don't know. Here's your stream. And you can see it's only HD 1080 by 60. But if we go here, if your camera, only if your camera has 4K capabilities, youtube.com, and then move this over here, go here, and go to 4K, how to stream in 4K. I have a recent one. Yeah, Streamlabs, the program that Afix gave to us. It shows you how to stream in 4K if your camera has the capabilities, because by default, it won't let you, which is really weird. And you can pay for this program. I have the free version, so I have unlimited cameras. But here, try this. Try this. Nice printer. And then we'll go here, put that there. Try that. Don't forget to subscribe. I am subscribed. But let's see. Wow. Let's see what he's printing. Yeah, you should leave a link to what you're printing in the STL file in case other people want to print it. Wow, so this is how you print all your stuff. Your printer is running non-stop. What is the Sebula Star Wars, though? Let's see. Let's check that out. Oh, wow. It's a real Star Wars. That's so cool. I don't know. That's going to take a long time to paint. But not if you sell it as is, right? You paint your own Sebula. That is so cool. And then now I'll go here. Close here. Yeah, and this is how you stream in for... Whoops, I copied the wrong one. Sorry, hold on. Now I gotta go back to the history. There we go. And it's free. And you can have as many cameras as you want. And you could schedule your streams too. I really don't know what the paid version does. The paid version allows you to stream, I believe, with a key. So like if the shit happened that happened today, your stream doesn't drop. You can like reboot your computer and get your stream up and running again. Whereas, you know, today I quit, reboot. You guys said lose live again, and lose live again, lose live again. So the paid version prevents that. But they should just fix their fucking stream so that it works, you know, like, and then don't make it glitch out. So I don't have to like reboot, reload, or delete my key, right? Because remember, if you used your key, I should like put in my calendar the way you remind me to grease my printer, but like delete stream keys every 2 weeks, I guess, or even every week. I don't know, because they glitch out. Anyway, I gotta go. And great having you guys. Hopefully that helps. I'll leave your stream running so we can get you your views. And let's go to your channel. And I want to see it when it's done out, because that's kind of interesting. Because let's see, how to buy Lou history, because I wonder how, like, how did you choose the supports for that? Like, you saw I had trouble with mine. I was figuring it out. And you're using the standard supports. I don't like those supports. I use the tree, because those supports that you're using, those are hard to take off, at least for me. I remember I cut my hand once when I was doing the moon guy. And yeah, those are a pain. And I was using cutters. What are they called? Wire cutters and stuff like that. Yeah, so I don't know. But, you know, you've been doing this longer than me, so it could be just the printer and your settings. Oh, wow. Nah. It looked like when I was watching the print, like the bed bounces down or something. And like, yeah. Wow. So it's like relaxing. You should tag your videos too, like put ASMR in there in your tags. Whatever you think people, cool live print, 3D print. Like I'll share with you what I tag in my videos, so that they come up, so you can get like more views. But it's hard to say. We might be shadow banned. But that's it. I gotta go. Whoops. I don't know why I just did that. Put this in another window so then we don't accidentally close it. There we go. And then now we'll close that, and then close out the pools. No being in the pool. Close that out. Close that out. Leave that. That's going to be the new video I'm working on. Yeah, the quality is grainy because it's 1080. 1080 it's weird how the internet. It was the best thing when it was 1080 back in the day, and now not. It was weird though, because when one of your other prints, when you were streaming, didn't do that. I don't know, but try if your camera has 4K capabilities, just do the Streamlabs, and then change the settings. It's weird how Streamlabs doesn't have by default a drop menu in there that says okay 4K. Click there. Nope, you gotta write it in. I don't know, maybe in the future they will. Anyway, I'll check it out in the morning, and we'll see you all next time.
It's a beautiful day at the beach. I was losing my mind for about a week until I could call you up. I'll meet you at the waterline. Birds are flying up above. We both need a little love. Hiding a million different things. Waiting for the nighttime to see what it brings. And I'm still living deep in my head. And sometimes I feel my heart is dead. Maybe tonight, late in bed, we got love instead. Yeah, I'm still living deep in my head. And sometimes I feel my heart is dead. Maybe tonight, late in bed, we got love instead. Yes, I know we're not the same. I'm so tired of playing games. You don't have to be so hard.